Welcome to HCS Talks. I'm your host, Superintendent of Hampton City Schools, Raymond Haynes. I am happy to be back for a second season of HCS Talks. Our aim is to educate, inform, and entertain not only our local community, but also our listeners and beyond. Each episode explores a range of topics, including education, student achievement, and the efforts of our teachers, support staff, parents, and community partners. We'll also highlight various programs, initiatives, and more, providing valuable and insightful content for everyone. To our loyal listeners, thank you for tuning in. If this is your first time listening to our podcast, thank you for joining us. We hope you will stay tuned and continue listening to HCS Talks. This week is an exciting time for Hampton City Schools as we welcomed back over 19,000 students for the new school year. So I thought it fitting to stop by a few of our schools and sit down with several of our students. Our first stop is Cooper Elementary Magnet School for Technology. I'm sitting down today with Isaac Harris and Londyn Diggs, who are fifth graders here at Cooper. So, I'm going to start with you, Londyn. Did you have a good summer break?
Yes.
What was so good about it?
Spending time with my brothers.
Spending time with your brothers. How many brothers do you have?
3.
Are you the oldest or youngest? Or
Yes, oldest.
you're the oldest out of the 4 of you. Do you have any sisters?
No.
So how old are your brothers?
One of them is 3, about to turn 4. The other one is 5. And then the last one is like 8, 7.
7. So have you been here at Cooper since kindergarten?
Yes.
So tell me what was so good about your summer break. What types of things did you do?
We spent the whole weekend with our mom, and then we went to Great Wolf Lodge, went out to eat, had a seafood boil.
Great Wolf Lodge, had you been there before? Was that your first time going?
No, I've been there before.
So what's so fun about Great Wolf Lodge?
The water slides.
Can you swim?
Yes.
Can you swim well?
Yes.
Tell me about the seafood broil. What did you eat?
Corn, sausage, potatoes, crab legs, shrimp.
Did you cook any of that?
Nope.
But you enjoyed it all.
Yes.
All right. Did you go out of town aside from Great Wolf Lodge? I know that's in Williamsburg. Did you go out of the state? Do any other traveling?
No.
But you had a lot of fun.
Yes.
Do any summer camps or
No.
no? You had fun and then spent that time, enjoyed time spending time with your family, particularly your brothers.
Yes.
You all get along well?
Yes.
Do some of them attend here as well?
No.
None of them go here?
Nope.
Okay. All right. Well, Isaac, you tell me about your summer. How was your summer break?
Amazing.
What was so amazing about it?
So I went to Busch Gardens.
You got a pretty smooth voice. Did you change your voice on me, or do you always talk like that?
I always talk like this.
Okay. Go ahead.
So my cousin gave me 2 season pass for Busch Gardens, and then we went to Water Country.
Water Country. Can you swim?
Yes, I can.
All right. Busch Gardens, are you all afraid? Do you get on the roller coasters?
Mm-hmm.
Do you, Londyn?
Some of them.
So you're not afraid to get on them? All of them?
Well, not the Griffin from Busch Gardens.
Now, Isaac, you were telling me you went someplace else, too, other than Busch Gardens and Water Country. Where else did you go this summer? North Carolina, is that what you said?
Yep, I went to North Carolina.
Who's in North Carolina? You have family there?
Yes, lots of them.
Lots of them. Is that were you born there?
I was born here.
Born there, okay. But you have family in North Carolina.
Yes.
So Isaac and Londyn, tell me about your first day. How's it going so far?
Good. I was happy to see my friends and my teachers from last year.
So you're glad to be back in school?
Yes.
How about you, Isaac?
I love it.
You love it? What is it that you love so much about Cooper?
Teacher.
The teachers. So have you been here since kindergarten, Isaac?
2nd grade.
2nd grade. Where did you go before Cooper? You remember?
I went to Captain John Smith.
Captain John. I went there too when I was your age. Wasn't too long ago. You believe that? Or was it a long time ago? Do you think I went there?
Probably
Like what?
back in the 19 or 80s.
That's actually right. It was around 1975, 76 through 1985. Yeah, I was there. How about you, Londyn? Have you been attending Cooper since kindergarten?
Yes.
So you've been here the whole time.
Yep.
So you've gotten to know all the teachers and all the staff members. And has Miss Albia been the principal the whole time you've been here?
Yes.
All right. Do you all have I'm sure you have favorite teachers.
Mm-hmm.
You have more than one favorite teacher, right?
Yes.
So tell me what makes him or her your favorite.
Strict.
Strict? You like teachers who are strict and enforce the rules? What makes a teacher your favorite, Londyn?
They're nice. I don't know, they're just nice. They don't yell too much.
Yeah.
They treat you well. I always tell the story, especially since I became superintendent, about being able to remember all of my teachers. And the ones that I think made the biggest impact are the ones that were my favorites, or the ones based on the ones who treated me well. Didn't necessarily remember what type of teaching strategies or techniques they used. I just remembered how they made me feel and the confidence that they instilled in me. So I'm sure that's very similar to what you all are experiencing as well. Someone who makes you feel good about yourself and makes you feel as though you can accomplish anything, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
All right. So what do you like about Cooper? What do you like about Cooper Elementary Magnet School for Technology?
Friends, teachers.
Friends and teachers?
Mm-hmm.
What else do you like about it? This is a magnet school for technology. Do you do some fun and creative things with science and math?
It's all right. Sorry.
How about you, Londyn?
I like when we make projects in STEM.
Love it.
With the friends, and then you gotta plan it out with people.
So that teamwork and collaboration, that speaks to a life skill that you will have to utilize next year, all throughout middle school, all throughout high school, and in your adult lives. So we talk about preparing you for eventually walking across the stage for graduation your senior year and what we call the portrait of a Hampton graduate. And it speaks to that collaboration and communication and also that leadership aspect when you're working together in groups. So you did a lot of fun experiments and things. Can you tell me about one in particular?
So we had tried to build a house because the science teacher was gonna pour water in it to see if it was strong enough to keep it off. And ours was a hot wreck.
Yours was what?
A hot wreck.
Why was it a hot wreck?
Well, first of all, they don't listen. They're hard-headed. Plus, they had a whole cup, and then they put a whole thing on top of it. And I was like, that's not going to keep it down.
So what, did you all figure out how to keep it down?
Nope.
What do you think should have been done to keep it down?
Glue, tape.
Glue and tape. Londyn, what about your experience with some of these experiments that you all do as a group?
I like when we had to do the soil one. It was just fun making the flower grow and giving it water in the sunlight.
So you had to determine what was going to make the flower grow.
Yes.
So did you use different soil and different seeds, or how does that work? How did that work for you?
I went outside and then I got the outside soil and then put it in a cup, and then I got store-bought soil and put it in a cup, and then we had to see which one would grow faster.
And which one grew faster? What did you think was going to grow faster?
The store-bought.
What was your prediction? So what was the actual result?
I think it was the store-bought. I believe it was.
So you proved your hypothesis?
Yes.
All right. So what about sunlight? Did you have to measure and determine what type of sunlight the plant needed as well, or was it just based on soil?
It was
I think it was just based on soil,
Yeah.
I believe. Yes.
But being able to remember that that tells me how meaningful that exercise or activity was for you. And it's something that, again, is a life skill you'll have, particularly if you're interested in going into science and mathematics in the future. So tell me some of the things that you are interested in doing. What things do you like to do now? Learn? What do you like to learn about?
I love social studies.
Social studies? How about you, Londyn?
I like to draw, color. I can't draw at all.
You like coloring?
I like drums. I do cheer.
I like drums too.
Basketball.
So you are into percussion. Can you play the drums?
Kind of, sort of.
I play at a whole bunch of churches, but they pay me.
What? You get paid? Are you that good? Who taught you how to play?
My dad.
Is he a professional percussionist?
He played drums full time.
He does?
Every Sunday he get paid. He played for 4 or 5 churches a day.
Is that right? So he's been doing this. Do you know if he played drums in high school or middle school too?
Oh, he played drums since 1.
So you got that from your father, huh? So are you just as good as your father?
Yes, I am.
Are you better? Because
Yes.
he can hear this.
I'm the better person.
Your father's going to hear that you said that you are a better drummer than he is. I'd like to hear you one day. You think you can give me a sample of what you can do?
Sure.
I'll come back at some point in time and see what you have. So tell me, Londyn, what is it that you want to be when you grow up?
Thinking about being a teacher, hairstylist, or a nail tech.
That's good. So what makes you want to be a teacher?
Just seeing other teachers and seeing how they teach other kids, it makes me want to be one.
Oh, that is great to hear. We always can use some great teachers. And I hope, Londyn, if you choose the education profession, that you come back and teach here in Hampton. Can you do that for us?
Yes.
All right. How about you guys?
I would like to be a football player.
Football player? Are you that good in football?
Yes.
What else do you want to do? Because when you play football, that's a certain amount of time. You'll still be young
Basketball.
when you retire from football.
My mom wanted me to play basketball, but I told her football.
But even if it's football or basketball, at some point in time, you're going to retire from that. And you're going to want to do something else because you'll still be young when you retire. You think you want to own your own business or play drums in a band or...
Yeah, my dad wanted me to go to band camp.
Okay, well, that'll be good. So let me ask you this. You are in 5th grade now, so you're pretty much big kids on campus, big students on campus,
Yeah.
pretty much the senior class.
Mm-hmm.
What advice do you have for students who are new to Cooper Elementary School or even new to perhaps 4th grade?
Oh.
What advice would you give them?
Be good. These teachers don't play with us.
Be good. Recognize teachers don't play. They're here for you to learn. How about you, Londyn?
If you just listen, be quiet, and just don't talk and play around all the time, then you'll have a nice school year.
Be straight for a year.
Outstanding. So this is your first day of school. You were glad to be back.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So you don't miss being able to sleep in late?
Always, I do.
But
I
you're still
do,
glad
but
to be-
I miss school too, like the teachers and my friends.
That's good to hear. We're glad that you're not just, you're focusing on your academics, it sounds like, but it also sounds like you developed some good or strong friendships during your time here at Cooper Elementary School.
Like her.
And you two are friends?
Yes.
You all in the same class?
Yes.
What's your
Yes.
teacher's name?
Miss
Miss
Hutchinson.
Hutchinson. Best teacher.
Is that your teacher, right?
No,
No.
that's our STEM teacher.
Okay. Miss Hutchinson is in...
5th grade.
Of course, 5th grade. And she's been here. Do you know if she's been here for a while?
For like 1 year, 2 years.
All right. So you all got off to a great start in her classroom.
Yes.
Yes.
All right. Well, you all have been a pleasure to talk to, and you didn't freeze up on me. So I'm glad that you carried on some great conversations and gave some great insight to your fellow Cooper Cougars, right? That's the mascot here, right?
Yes.
All right. So I'm looking forward to an exciting year for you all, and certainly we'll be back to check on you throughout the school year. So, again, thank you for sitting down, Londyn and Isaac, with me today. I wish you a very successful school year, and I look forward to visiting you soon and checking in on you on a regular basis. All right? That sound
right.
good?
Thank
Yep.
you.
All right. To our listening audience, stay tuned as we head over to Eaton Fundamental Middle School. Thank you for listening to HCS Talks Here with us, we have Chloe Blair and Julian Sconiers, who are just starting their final year in middle school. They are 8th graders at Eaton Fundamental Middle School. Thank you for joining us, Chloe and Julian. I want to start off with you, Julian. Did you do anything special over the summer break?
Nothing out of the ordinary, just going to see my grandparents and having fun out of town.
Where do your grandparents live?
In Buffalo, New York.
Buffalo, New York. Did you drive? Did you all drive or fly?
We drove there.
So you spent a lot of time. Were you there the entire summer?
Most of it. I was there for about a month, a little bit over a month.
Are you from Buffalo?
No, I'm from Hampton, Virginia.
From Hampton, Virginia. So either one of your parents from Buffalo?
My mother is.
Does that make her a fan of all teams in Buffalo?
No, I don't know about all teams, but for sure the Buffalo Bills.
Oh, that is, well, since she's from there, I guess we'll have to let that one slide. Are you a Buffalo Bills fan too?
Yes, I am.
Okay, we'll get back to you on that. Chloe, why are you laughing? Did you do anything special over the summer break?
I got my braces off. But
Got your braces off. You look nice. Have a nice smile.
Thank you.
How long did you have them on?
Since like the beginning of 5th grade.
Beginning of 5th grade. So I know you're glad to have them
Yeah.
off. So you eating anything more that you weren't eating before you had the braces?
Yes.
What are some of the things that you're eating now that you did not or could not eat?
Just like more candy and popcorn.
Did your mom know you eating candy and popcorn a
Yeah.
lot? Okay. What else did you do over the summer? Anything exciting?
Not really. We just went to the pool a lot and the beach, and then like we went to Busch Gardens too.
What pool?
Like the one in my apartment complex.
Can you swim?
Yes.
Can you swim well?
Yes.
Julian, can you swim?
Not really.
Do you want to learn how to swim?
No, not again.
So how is your first day going so far?
It's going pretty good.
Yeah, it's going pretty good so far.
So you all have to get adjusted or readjusted to your sleep patterns, because I'm sure there were a lot of late nights and then waking up late. I remember when I was your age, I would stay up all night and then sleep all day. All right, so looking back over the past 2 years in middle school, this being your 3rd year now, you're pretty much the seniors of middle school. Mm-hmm. What have you really enjoyed about being here at Eaton? Well,
enjoying things I do in class, my teachers and friends, been a nice experience overall. There are classes I look forward to and some that I just want to make it through. Sometimes not feeling it, sometimes I am, but it's overall a really good experience in general.
Well, that's great to hear. What do you have a particular favorite subject?
My favorite subject will be probably reading.
Reading. So that's the class you enjoy the most, perhaps your English class, language arts class?
Yes.
How about you, Chloe?
My favorite subject is math, I think.
Math?
Yes.
What about math do you like someone?
I don't know. I find it more interesting, I think.
That's good. How about science? You like science?
Well, yeah,
too?
I like science too.
So do you have any ideas about what you want to be when you grow up?
Yes.
What is it?
I want to be a real estate agent.
Real estate agent. Do you know any real estate agents?
No.
No?
No.
What makes you want to be a real estate agent?
I don't know. It just looks cool, and they like.
I can understand that. Well, the reason why I asked Chloe, because I think oftentimes it's helpful, if that's what you want to be, is to get to know a real estate agent or have someone introduce you to a real estate agent. That way you can talk to him or her about their experiences and what they had to do in terms of training or additional schooling that they may have had to acquire. And you get a better understanding of what they're doing as a whole. And then you can also talk about things like, okay, if I'm a real estate agent, what else can I do with this? Can I own my own real estate agent or agency or whatever the case may be? But we as you go on to high school, and we'll talk about the academies in a minute, you get to select an academy that you want to be in based on your career interests. And we often say, the me I see is the me I'll be. So oftentimes when you're saying, I want to be an engineer, doctor, lawyer, real estate agent, we're going to make certain you connect with one of those folks that you are aspiring to be, so that you can ask some good questions about and sort of do some job shadowing and perhaps have some internships as well. What about you, Julian?
I don't really know what I want to pursue when I grow up, but I'm still exploring my options. I haven't really gotten into anything serious, but
You might want to be a writer. You like reading, so you might be an author, perhaps a writer, but you have time. There are folks much older than you that still don't know what they want to do yet. And Chloe, you might even change your mind several times as well, but I do think that you should take some opportunities to explore what's out there and take a look at different options as well. You might think you're interested in a particular thing, but you also want to look at some things that you may not have thought you may have been interested in, but you just try it and see if it sticks. Does that make sense?
Yes.
So, do you have any goals for your final year in middle school?
Pass geometry so I can get those high school credits and Spanish.
Geometry, Spanish. So that means you've already gotten or acquired a high school credit for algebra, right?
Yes, I have.
All right. What about you, Chloe?
Just passing all my SOLs and maintaining good grades all year.
Those are good goals to have. What type of advice I'm sure you all can recall when you came here in 6th grade. It wasn't too long ago. What type of advice would you give to a 6th grader?
Be yourself.
Be yourself.
Yeah, that and pay attention.
Pay attention. What about connecting if they're coming to, say, Eaton? Oftentimes, you're not going to see a lot of your friends that you saw when you were at your elementary school because students come from all over the city here. So what type of advice would you give to them in terms of, meeting new people?
Be open.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say, yeah.
Be open. So did you all get a chance to meet folks that you did not know prior to coming here, and how's that going for you?
I did, and it's going well.
So,
yes.
Got some friendships that you think will last quite a bit of time, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Any ideas? I talked about the academies. Are you familiar with the academies of Hampton?
No, not really.
What?
Yeah, I am, but only the one I want to do. Yeah.
You've not heard about the academies when you go to high school that you have to select an academy?
Well, I have, but I don't know anything else but that.
Okay. So, have you heard folks talk about what it means to be the portrait of a Hampton graduate?
No.
You sure?
Yeah.
Have you seen the posters in your building that say the portrait of a Hampton graduate?
No.
No.
You haven't?
I have not.
So, it's okay. That means we have some work to do. When we talk about the portrait of a Hampton graduate, we're talking about that day when you actually will graduate from high school. And we're saying that when you walk across that stage, we're going to we've made a promise and commitment to you and understanding what you should know, understand, and be able to do. So there are some characteristics outlined in that portrait of a Hampton graduate. It talks about positive sense of self and purpose, particular academic accomplishments you're supposed to have, and then, of course, everything you need in order to graduate from high school, all outlined in that portrait of a Hampton graduate. So we're saying we're making a commitment to you, and when you walk across that stage, that time is going to come faster than you realize. We're going to ask you if we kept our promise and commitment to you. Do you feel as though you exemplify what it means to be the portrait of a Hampton graduate? So we'll talk more about that. Not necessarily in this podcast, but I'm going to come back throughout the year to see if you fully understand what it means to be the portrait of a Hampton graduate. So with that being said, you know that there are academies in the high schools. Each high school has a particular academy and pathway that we're going to ask you to select. So based on your interests as well. So do you know what high school you want to attend, Chloe?
I want to attend Hampton High School.
Hampton High School. What high school are you going to?
I want to attend Phoebus.
Phoebus High School. I'm a Phoebus High School graduate. I came out just a few years ago. What was that look for? It was a long time ago. It was not a few years. It was a long time ago. So at the Hampton High School, that's the home of the Crabbers, what academy do you think you're interested in being in?
I think it's called Health, Human and Financial Services Academy.
That is exactly what it's called, Health, Human, and Financial Services. So with that, what is it that you want to learn from being in that academy?
The finance part, because I do want to do real estate, so I just want to learn how to I don't know how to explain it.
The financial aspect of real estate, and that makes a whole lot of sense because it opens up the door for other things too. Once you get into that particular academy, you'll be able to see the different pathways that exist with that too. And it might pique your interest in doing something else as well. How about you, Julian? Said Phoebus. You know you're going to Phoebus.
No idea what I want to do there, what's available. I have no clue about any of that.
So they have the engineering and cybersecurity. They have the Academy of the College Experience, where you actually will take courses through the Virginia Peninsula Community College. That particular academy, you can actually obtain a college degree, an associate's degree, actually before you even receive your high school diploma.
I've heard about that.
So you've heard about that.
Wanna,
Did you have
go for that?
The Hospitality and Tourism Academy, and that's about restaurants and owning your own business and what have you. And then there is, I'm missing one, Digital Video Production Academy, the Academy of Digital Video Production. So those are all the different academies there. So you're thinking through, and you just mentioned the Academy of the College Experience, so you have heard of that. But you'll have more time to talk about that, particularly this year. And then in actuality, you would ideally select your academy during your 9th grade year, because you would be in freshman seminar and taking these classes as a freshman, and then you would identify what academy you want to join going into your 10th grade year. But I think there are some differences with the Academy of the College Experience, but you'll get more information about that. So when I come back in a couple of weeks or so, or a couple of months, Julian, you should be well informed about the academies of Hampton. Chloe already knows about the Hampton High School, but you are familiar with some of them. We just want to make sure that we're doing our part to ensure you get what you need. So do you have any other advice for 6th graders since they are new to middle school? I know you said be yourself. Anything else?
Try not to be shy or awkward around other people. Like, talk to people. Meet new people. That's going to help you a lot.
Yes, sir. You agree with that, Chloe?
Yes.
What classes have you all been to so far today?
Math.
Just reading.
What math are you taking?
Algebra 1.
Algebra 1. So that's a high school credit course for you, too.
Yes.
So you get all those high school credit courses you can acquire while you're here. Are you taking a foreign language, too?
No.
No? But you're taking Spanish.
Spanish.
Which Spanish are you taking?
Spanish, too.
Spanish, too. Anything else you'd like to share with the listening audience?
Nope.
Yeah, no.
No? Did I tell you I used to be the principal here?
No.
Back in 2007, I think. Were you born?
Yes. I mean, no. No.
You all weren't born when I was principal here. 2006 or 2007. I was here for 2 years, and then I went on to become the principal at Phoenix, at pre-K through 8 school. But had some good times here, and we continue to support the Soaring Eagles. Well, thank you, Chloe and Julian, for being a part of our podcast, HCS Talks. I wish you a successful school year and your last year in middle school here. You both certainly have a bright future ahead of you. And to our listening audience, stay tuned as we wrap up our podcast at the Hampton High School. We are here at the Hampton High School with 2 of our seniors, Isaac Singleton and Devan Anthony. Thank you both for sitting down with me. So Isaac and Devan, tell the listening audience a little about yourself. Who wants to start first?
My name is Devan Anthony. I'm a senior. I'm a student athlete here. I'm a captain of the football team, captain of the wrestling team.
Football and wrestling?
Yes, sir.
Captain of both?
Yes, sir.
All right. So what are you most looking forward to this year?
This year, I'm really looking forward to graduating and being like a real, true student athlete, whether that's helping my peers out with anything they're struggling in, or just being somebody they can talk to when they're going through something. And doing great on the football field, of course.
Remarkable. It sounds like you are a part of Crabber Nation and where the legacy of excellence continues. How about you, sir?
Hello, my name is Isaac Singleton, and I'm a senior at Hampton High School, and I'm a part of a whole lot of stuff, and I'm looking forward to graduating, most definitely keep my GPA up, helping students wherever they need help. I'm a student ambassador, so wherever students need help, I'm there to help. I'm a student mentor around the whole school. If you need me, you know my classes. I'm always there.
You both sound like two remarkable role models.
Yes, sir.
Can't say enough about the importance of having a role model. Oftentimes you hear folks say, I don't see myself as a role model, but whether people realize it or not, everyone is considered to be a role model.
Yeah, it's easy here. We have to be a role model. We got ones here, like Mr. Majid, Mr. Collins, my faculty. Like, if I need help, I just go to them.
Yes, sir.
They set a meeting up, we talk about it, handle the problem.
That's music to my ears, sir, because that is what we're all about. We look at making certain you do what you need academically, but it's also important for us to foster those healthy relationships so that you feel you have someone to go and talk to and connect with as well.
Yes, sir.
You can also, in turn, do that for others, too. So I'm going to ask you both about your academies and your pathways that you're a part of. I know one of you mentioned that you're an ambassador.
Yes.
All right. So talk about your academy and the pathway that you are a part of.
So I am actually a part of the Maritime Academy Shipbuilding and Ship Repair. I've been a part of it since my sophomore year. I've had 2 teachers. Well, starting with a new teacher this year. I've had a lot of experience in this academy, going on ambassadors, ambassador tours, ambassador trips, shipyard buildings. A whole lot of stuff that we need for shipyarding. We actually went on a field trip last year to the shipyard. We went to the Newport News shipbuilding building. We did, and we went to the one down in where the shipyard is down by the James River, and we had a lot of experience there.
So you had some good practical experience and got a chance to connect with some folks who are in the industry as well.
Yes, sir.
How about you?
Me, I'm in IB program. IB program is difficult, but you got a supporting staff and like a family you can lean on when you're struggling. It puts you through the challenges, I'm not gonna lie. But like, it's not all hard. Like, it's fun too, cause like towards the end, when you're doing good, they give you like one day. It's I forget what it's called. It's like a free day. You go outside, play games. They cook on the grill, you eat balloons. But it's good to prepare for college, essays, all that. Like,
So
it's crazy.
You feel like you're well prepared for your next phase in your life
Yes,
after
sir.
you leave the Hampton High School.
Yes, sir.
So what is it that you are aspiring to do after graduation?
I plan on going to Howard University, majoring in political science, and then later apply for law school. I want to be a defendant lawyer.
Wow. Law school, are you planning to stay at Howard for law school too?
Yes, sir.
All right.
They do the best.
Do you have any family members who have attended Howard or are
No.
attending Howard?
No.
What do you know about Howard University?
I know Howard is like, they big for law.
Okay.
A lot of lawyers came from there. Thurgood Marshall went to Howard.
So you've done your research and
Yes, sir.
homework. Isaac, how about you?
I aspire to be a 4-year track commit to University of Norfolk State, and I plan on majoring either sports medicine or business for at least. I would like to stay for at least 8 years, so I could like really understand and grasp what I need to do and understand how I need to how I should take this in life, so I could prepare for myself. So I could
Don the
prepare.
halls of the green and gold.
Yes, sir.
I attended Norfolk State University. I actually obtained my master's degree from there. So I bleed that green and gold. Do you know anyone who has attended Norfolk State, family members, or
I don't have any family members that attended Norfolk State, but
what piqued your interest about Norfolk State?
Norfolk State, it's close to home, so I like to stay close to home, close to family, because family is the most important thing to me.
I
'Cause
understand.
without family, it's pretty much nothing, because nobody's going to treat you like your family will.
You both seem like two extremely well-rounded young men. I could see why your executive principal chose you all to be a part of this podcast. But I see you both are interested in HBCU, so you
Yes,
all
sir.
have done your research and homework around that as well. So after Norfolk State, and you break all type of records and perhaps become an Olympian, what do you aspire to do then?
I aspire to be either a physical therapist or a trainer in some sort.
All right. Sounds good. Do you have any siblings, Isaac?
I have 3 siblings. 2 are graduated. Actually, all 3 are graduated. My sister is we moved her into Virginia State about a month ago.
So you two may have some battles. Her going to Virginia State and you're attending Norfolk State. She attended Hampton High as well?
Yes, sir.
All right. How about you, Devan?
I got two sisters, one little brother, one big sister.
Big sister, did she attend Hampton High?
Nah, she went to Heritage.
Okay. And you have a little brother?
Yes, sir.
What school does he attend?
Chibu Dreams.
All right. So, I'm sure you're a good role model for him as well.
I try to be.
Does he play football or what does he do?
He played flag football for the Hokies.
Okay.
He had his first game Saturday.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Running back?
Now he played wide receiver and outside linebacker.
All right. So, any additional thoughts on what you want to do after graduation? I know you mentioned law school. You want to become a lawyer. What type of lawyer?
Defendant lawyer.
Defendant lawyer. You want to stay in this area?
I think DC probably.
D.C.?
Yeah. I've been up there. The capital beautiful. I love it.
Well, young folks like you love that area. I loved it when I was your age, but it's too fast paced for me now. I do have a brother that lives up in that area. He loves it. So do you have family in D.C.?
Nah, I got a cousin. That's about it though.
Okay. You been up there to see him?
Nah.
Okay. How about you guys? You want to come back here, huh?
I do want to branch out eventually so I can have experience in the world, politics, and other world countries, like third world countries. I have an interest in that. So
And make your impact.
yes, I like to make my impact anywhere I go. I want to be known for something.
And you will be. You will be, just like you are here. So, fellas, looking back over the past 3 high school years, talk about things that you have really enjoyed.
I enjoy embodying a student athlete. Like when I say that, I mean I was on homecoming court every year. Like every year, I was part of the Legacy Builder. It was a group of students who come to teachers and faculty with ideas to help Hampton High be better and be closer as a family. And I love like when I want to feel people scream my name. Yeah, make a play, stop, feel me. Like, oh no, it's an exciting feeling.
Legacy Builders. Tell me a little bit more about that, Devan.
Legacy Builders, it's a group that's founded by Isaac. He left. Mr. Jed came, Mr. Collins. And we just do like fun things, game night, stuff like that. Hey, order food, talking about ideas, how to be a family, a Crabber family, Crabber pride. Like one time we did student versus basketball. Students and teachers played basketball. It was a prize. But everybody got in for fun. Free.
Who won the game?
No, I can't say that.
How well did you do?
I didn't play.
Oh, you didn't play?
Nah.
Okay.
I just spectated.
Good competition, though?
Yeah.
All right. Did you play in that game?
No.
All right. So, how about you, sir? Looking back over the years, talk about some things that you have really enjoyed.
Looking back on these 3 years, I've enjoyed so much. It's a lot. High school has been one of the probably best experience I can possibly have ever had. I've had a bunch of teachers who pushed me, who molded me into the man I am. I was also a part of Legacy Builders. It was also a part of making you into a man. It was all male group, so it was about teaching you male morals and just to push you up to be a man, a strong building man, so you could be in the world today.
So, making that transition from boys to young men.
Yes.
Is it still in place?
Yes, sir.
Are you a part of it still?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So you all, I guess, if you bring in incoming freshmen, what grade do you have to be in to be a part of it? Does it matter?
I do believe it's either you have to be a sophomore.
Sophomore. Okay, but that's a great opportunity once again for you all to mentor and serve as role models for the sophomores and juniors as well. So if you reflect again on your 3 years and thinking back on some things you wish you had known as a freshman, what advice would you have for freshmen so that they actually have a positive high school experience at the Hampton High School?
See, when coming there, go hard your first year. Because your first year will determine the next 3 years. Like, me personally, our freshman year, I had okay with my grades. It was hard to, like, bring it up. Mr. Majid helped me bring it up, like, with extra things in the summertime. But, like, if you be on top of your grades from the beginning, you're going to be good the rest of your high school career. Like, be respectful to teachers. And you never know who you're going to need in the future. You never know. You leave a good name. Like, make a good name for yourself. Leave a good impact.
You two should do a commercial for Hampton City Schools. I really am serious about it being music to my ears because you exemplify what we mean when we talk about the portrait of a Hampton graduate. You have that positive sense of self and purpose. And the things that you are talking about, your experiences, and oftentimes young people are more likely to listen to the two of you than they would be to someone that is my age. So you're telling them, Devan, hey, you want to start strong, go hard, making certain that your grades are at tip-top shape so you're not playing catch-up, making certain you establish those relationships and be respectful to your teachers, because you never know who you're going to need, and you may just need a letter of recommendation or reference for a particular college or employment that you're seeking to gain. How about you, Isaac? What advice would you give for freshmen, things that you wish you had known prior to coming here?
My advice actually will come from my parents because they give me the advice that I need always. So my advice would be it's easier to maintain than play catch-up. Playing catch-up is harder because I run track, so if I catch up, if I'm behind, that means I got to work harder. I got to push harder. I got to do more things. But if I'm maintaining, I can stay relaxed. I can stay easy in the race. So I could just keep going and win.
So you apply that to life. It sounds like track and field and life. It's easier to maintain than to play catch up. So if you start strong, you just maintain that momentum. Or liken it to if you have something new, if you maintain it, then it will still maintain its newness overall as opposed to letting it go down and then you have to go back and revitalize it. Anything else you want to share with the listening audience?
Yes,
fellas?
sir. It's funny you said letter of recommendation. I literally just asked Mr. Majid, Mr. Collins, my teacher, Ms. Rudd, to do it.
Right.
Like, it's crazy.
And asking them, because you have that relationship with them, it would not be some general letter that they would just write for anyone.
Nah.
Because they know you and have connected with you and the impact that you've made, it will be a very, very personal letter that speaks to your strengths and what you bring to the table and how any university or place of employment would be fortunate to have you be a part of the organization. How about you guys? Anything else you want to share with the listening audience?
I would like to share that it's actually one of the Crabber mottos, Crabber mods. It's just do everything with excellence, like excellence in all we do. That's like that's the Crabber code regardless.
It's the Crabber way. Do everything with excellence.
Yes.
Excellence in all that you do. I can't say enough about you all being what I would consider the premier role models. I believe that everyone's actions and deeds become models for others, whether you choose them to be or not. And you two seem to exemplify what that means. And I thank you for your time this morning.
Thank you.
I'm looking forward to all the great things you all will accomplish this year, both on the field, track and field, football field, and off the field, and the impact that you'll make at the Hampton High School in our city as well. Well, thank you once again for your time.
Thank you.
Was it easy for you today?
Yes.
Yes.
It just flowed naturally, didn't it?
Yes. It
All
did.
right. And to our listeners, remember, education is the most powerful weapon you can use to change the world. As one community, one transformation, we will ensure academic excellence for every child, every day, whatever it takes. We will catch you next week.
Listen to learn more about Hampton City Schools. New episodes of HCS Talks drop on Thursdays. Subscribe and listen to HCS Talks. HCS Talks is a Hampton City Schools production.